Mayor Volger has joined us today, which is fantastic, to read a proclamation of native plants. This being Native Plants Week, if you didn't know that already. So, pretty exciting. At any rate, so thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. And, first of all, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the partnerships that came together to make this project happen. Last spring, we were still putting the pieces together for this project, and sure enough, coronavirus came along and shook all that up, and for a moment we considered whether to bail on the project. I want to kind of go back a little bit to how things came together. So the GGP, which this is where we're located, the Geothermal Greenhouse Partnership site, leased from the town, and Sally High and Al Pfister, Vice President and President from the board, helped me. With the three of us co-wrote a project with Darren's help too, Darren Lewis's help through town, for a Southwest Conservation Corps crew to come down here and basically whip this site into shape. Levi is here today, Levi Hinger, a high schooler. And Levi and one other local, Daniel Rivas from town here, and then two other high schoolers from Durango came down here, and two leaders from Southwest Conservation Corps, and we figured out how to build a circular fence. We had a good time with it. We got the fence in, we had rock work done. Cameron Parker, if you guys know Cameron, he's an incredible artist with machines, and he was able to come in here and place all this beautiful sandstone just like you see it. Ton of volunteers came out to actually plant the garden. Members from the Women Audubon Society, members from the Mountain High Garden Club, Colorado Extension. Thank you, Robin Young, for getting behind this project and supporting us. Fantastic. So we had a lot of volunteers wanting and willing. The hardest part was we could only have 10 people at any given time down here working. So with the COVID restrictions last July, we had 10 person slots, people coming down here, keeping some space from one another, but people just felt invigorated. They were thirsty to get outside and do something. So I think this gave folks something to put their time towards and feel good about.
And what an honor it is to be here today to dedicate the Terry Hershey Memorial Garden in Terry's name for all the years of support that she has provided Audubon and this community. This is quite the gem for everybody here to enjoy. And I want to talk about our Habitat Hero program. So our Habitat Hero program is just simply planting native plants that will attract birds, bees, butterflies, and other pollinators. And that's important, as Keith alluded to. Bird species, or I should say insect species, are very particular about plants that they eat. And if we plant non-native plants, insects won't go to them. They just can't eat them. So we're putting out pretty plants, but inedible plants. And it's important that insects have the ability to pollinate and propagate native plant communities. So it's simple to be a habitat hero. Anybody here can be a habitat hero, whether it's a garden of this size or a couple potted plants on a balcony. It all helps create patchworks of habitat that birds can use to migrate from point A to point B. And it's critical. When it comes to talking about Habitat Hero gardens, size doesn't matter. What matters is planting native plants.